Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job.
Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to week 2 of the Fast and Furious Shred. We are feeling oh so good. I feel oh so rested and re-energized from this weekend. Felt so good to have those 2 rest days. Much needed for sure. And coming off the shark and having all the feels. If you watched last week's video, I'm manifesting that this week is going to be like my first week, you know what I'm saying? Because like last week, oh my gosh, was not a shit show, but it was struggle bus city because of the first week getting adjusted to all the new things and the shark thrown in there. It was life be a life in, and that was the main theme for most people in the program. And if you're following along the side of us, just know that you're not alone with the feels, because the feels are all over the place, I feel, as far as the program and the participants are concerned. But just know that, guys, if you are crossing off any boxes on your to-do list to better yourself, you are winning. So I have a lot of people that have that like all or nothing approach, to where if they aren't doing everything that's on the list or hitting it all perfectly, they make themselves feel like they are a total failure, and it discourages them, and they wind up giving up altogether. Whereas you were changing something from what you did and have established in your life. Any healthy habits that you are changing and you're working towards are going to help you be a better version of you in the long run, okay? So don't think that you have to do everything perfectly, because let me tell you, it's never going to be perfect. Coming from someone that's done this for a long time, I'm still not doing things perfect, and you never will, and that's okay. That's not what equals success. What equals success is you showing up and putting your best effort into each day and doing the best that you can, and growing and learning from what you did the previous day, trying to always beat yourself, staying in your own lane, not comparing to others, because that's something that definitely gets a lot of people in trouble, is when they're comparing other people as far as like, oh, I should be eating this, or man, why are my calories this, or why am I not doing this movement, and blah, 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 blah. First off, if you're comparing to yourself on people on social media, most people only show you the highlight reel. What I mean by that is they're not showing you all the struggles. They're not telling you all the things that are hard. They're just showing you the best part of themselves. And that's not realistic, and that's not real life. That's why last week I was like, I hope I'm not coming to be a Debbie Downer on you guys, but it's me showing you the real and raw of it. So that way you know you're coming into this and it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows like somebody else might show you. But anything that you're doing, guys, you are doing for your overall better health, and your future self is thanking you. I promise you. Just keep going. Don't give up. That's what I've seen. People in the programs have already given up already, and we've only been in week 1, and that is not uncommon to see. Okay, it's sad, it's unfortunate, I absolutely hate it, but it's not uncommon to see. Don't give up, and don't give up on yourself. More importantly, think about your why and why you're doing this, and let that drive you to keep going. Just keep going. I promise you, everything's always hard in the very beginning, right? Nothing's easy. When you're learning to ride a bike, you're falling off, you're scraping your knees, you're constantly falling, and you're not going automatically the first time. And if you are, you're a baddie, okay? But most people, when they're learning how to ride a bike, it takes a little time, okay? Rollers, whatever it is, it takes time to get better at it. So you got to keep practicing, you got to keep showing up and keep doing it in order to feel better at it. So don't give up. That's my little speech this morning for anybody that is struggling in their journey, just starting, or even if you're a seasoned pro, okay? Sometimes, you know what, last week I showed you guys that it happens to the best of us. But I am so excited because we are here at Old Crunchy. Can you see Old Crunchy over there? There she is. We are going to do upper body. Now, I have not done upper body in Crunchy in forever, since before Christmas, because I've been doing the at-home garage workouts with those because of the kids' schedule and stuff. So I told you guys that I was going to keep it the same I did last week as far as the workouts I'm going to do, and I'm going to do upper body today for the first time in a long time in the gym. So I'm so freaking stoked for that, because y'all know, not like most gym girlies. Most gym girlies are all about that lower half. I love, my favorite day in the gym is upper of some sort. I know I'm a rarity. I don't care. I love it so much. It's my favorite. Also, I have not filmed for you guys on a Monday in probably months, like 4 months probably. I don't know the last time I picked the camera up on a Monday, because usually I take Mondays off, but being that we're doing these full weeks, I was like, you know what, I'm picking up the camera on Monday, especially since we're doing a brand new workout. I feel good today, so I'm so happy to have you guys with me on this Monday, because I never pick you guys up on a Monday. However, I will tell you that the food today, besides dinner, is going to be the same exact thing you guys saw last week. That's why I usually don't pick you up on a Monday, because it's the same exact food. I don't change my food until Tuesdays when I do my full grocery shopping, so that's why. So don't get bored with me for breakfast and lunch. Dinner will be fun. I don't know if I've ever done this dinner on the channel. I've done it many times, showed it on Instagram, but it's a TikTok recipe and we absolutely love it. It reminds me of my mom's bell peppers. It's unstuffed peppers. It's so good and so stupid easy, which y'all know I'm all about. We do have a Sam's Club pickup to do. I'm just picking up. I was gonna go into Costco, but I'm like, I only need 3 things. But y'all know when y'all go into Costco and you only need 3 things and you wind up coming out with a cart full. Yeah, I am trying to keep the budget low for January, so I'm like, I'm not even going in there and being tempted. I'm just gonna get some other things at Walmart and be good with it until we really need to go to Costco for like multiple things, you know. But I got that Sam's Club pickup, and the rest of the day I got worky stuff to do and house stuff to do. So let's get in here and let's kill this workout first, shall we? Fresh new week and feeling good. Hope these good energetic vibes last all week.
For a ticket, I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning all. And this is just the beginning.
Let's go, crew. Let's go, family. We had an awesome upper body session. I am manifesting this energy throughout the week. I know it's not gonna last. I need to shut up. Yes, it is, girl. Positivity, positive thoughts. Y'all, the workout was fire, and it didn't take me as long as I expected it to, so that's a plus. However, Crunchy is packed. Okay, it's always packed, but this Monday, I haven't been in a Monday in a while, and holy smokes, this is the most crowded day of the week. Monday and Fridays here anyways, it's always crowded, but Monday and Fridays is like on another level. Barely got a treadmill. I walked up there and there was literally like one left. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I got on it. It is crazy town. And a story, you've already seen it on Instagram if you follow me over there, but I have to share it here for my ones that aren't following. Don't be this person, okay? And me and my little gym guy buddy from way back in the day, Planet Fitness, he's over here. We were talking about it and he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, this just happened. He was right there. I'm like, I didn't see. I was like, me neither. I was on the overhead press plate loaded machine and I go to do my last set and I go to lift up, right? Because you're lifting both sides and this arm like flies up and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I look back and all my plates are off of that side. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I was sitting on the machine. I've got my book bag right there, my water. Obviously you can see I'm there. Now I'm going to hope and pray that they thought, y'all know how they have the storage right next to where you load the machine. There's storage pegs that you put the plates on as well. I'm gonna hope and pray they thought they were taking the plates off of a storage peg and not the actual machine, but freaking double check, especially when somebody's there. Like, I could not get over it. I was looking around like, who's got my plates? I was looking and I didn't see. So it must have been somebody that took them and like went way far. It was a 10-pound plate. So let me tell you, I had to walk to get mine. Okay. So like, I don't know where the hell the 10-pound plates are in Crunchy. They're like non-existent, but I had to walk to get mine. Somebody took them off my machine in mid-set. I'm like, are you for serious right now? That was wild, okay? Nothing ceases to amaze me at this gym. Like, I put up with this shit because it's cheap. It has everything that I need. But holy smokes, like, I do miss old Crunchy, old Ratchet gym a lot because there wasn't anybody in there and you didn't have stupid stuff like I see in this gym, but it's fine. We will deal with it. I mean, I'm hoping it was just somebody that didn't know. That's my hope and prayer. Also, there was 0 posing rooms, which is fine. I found that I don't know why I haven't seen that bathroom the entire time I've been here. I just discovered it. So I've been going into that like single bathroom, old school Planet Fitness vibes. I'm here for it and took my video and my posing in there today. I kind of like missed that type of vibe from Planet Fitness, not gonna lie, or from the Ratchet gym. It was the same way. So I kind of like it every once in a while, but I do love the lighting and stuff and the posing rooms are on the next level, so that's why I like to go in there. But there was a queen posing in the one that I usually go to. I was like, pop off queen, do your thing. I'll go to the bathroom. I don't mind, but I'm just letting you guys know that's why I was in the bathroom today doing my posing versus an actual posing room. The classes are off the charts here right now. They're like getting everybody in there, getting moving. I'm here for it. I'm here to see people moving their body. I'm never going to bash anybody brand new going to the gym. I welcome it. And there was some girls, I didn't tell you guys this last week, but there were some girls on the leg press, and our leg extension machine is right behind it. You could tell they were brand new to the gym. They had like their workout in there. They were doing it together, and they did not know to take the safeties off of the leg press. They weren't getting any mobility when they were trying to do their single leg presses. And I was like, you got to take, you know, I showed them how to do it, and they were like, thank you so much. We had no idea what was going on. They were about to hop onto the other one thinking that that one was broken is what I'm trying to say. And I was like, no girl, just got to take those safeties off and you'll be golden. And they were like super appreciative. So I love it. I love seeing it because guess what? That was me at one point. That was me at one point. So I'm never going to be like rolling eyes or talking bad about anybody. I welcome and encourage it. And guess what? Eventually, those people are going to be freaking baddies. Yes, here for it. So we're feeling good. We're feeling pumped and jazzed. I'm hoping this lasts all freaking day and all week. Like I said, let's go get our Sam's Club order. And then I packed my post-workout. It's nothing new like I told y'all, but I don't know if I'm going to eat it now or wait till we get home, but I'll show you guys nonetheless once we get done with our running and gunning. All right, friends, I am in the car wash, so it's going to be loud, but I don't have any other time to tell you guys because I wasn't going to eat, and then I'm like, I'm getting hungry. So we're doing, I know, this is crazy. We're doing the cranberry bread from Aldi and strawberry milkshake overnight oats. I told you guys nothing new, nothing's changing. We're doing overnight oats all week. We're just doing different ones. 508 calories, 32 protein, 80 carbs, 8 fat, and 8 fiber. Post-workout, getting this car wash. We got our Sam stuff back there. Gonna film it, put it away, and then I'll see you guys next for lunch, which is nothing new. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but not sorry. Keep things on repeat, keep it simple, and make your life super easy. And as you can see, when you do that, you get results. If you watched last week, nothing has changed, and I have this on repeat all week because I did enjoy it so much. I'm getting the microwave method down a little bit better. I'm still not a huge fan, but it's getting better. So we've got some sweet potato, exactly 126 grams, weighed out on the scale before we cook it in the microwave. We've got 54 grams of fresh avocado. I've been loving the avocado lately. And then just shy of 4 ounces of that 99-ground turkey breast. We got 3.8 ounces and 30 grams of the taco yogurt dressing that I make all the time. 330 calories, 33 grams of protein, 32 carbs, 9 fat, and 8 fiber. Tonight's dinner, we're making the unstuffed peppers, which is a TikTok recipe. I'm going to pop up the graphic for you guys so you can take a screenshot and make it. It's so good. It reminds me of my mom's bell peppers, but I'm not a bell pepper like stuffed fan. She would always make me the stuffing separately and I would eat that, but I like bell peppers. I just don't like eating the whole big bell pepper by itself, but chopping up and putting the bell peppers in the mix, I'm here for that. So I love this recipe and it brings back nostalgia vibes for me for dinner way back in the day when I was a little wee one, you know. We got a pound of 96% lean ground beef. Instead of doing beef broth, which there's a recipe I am going to get some beef broth for coming up this week, but I've just been using the actual powder and that's been working out just fine for chicken, beef, whatever. We got a cup of rice, we got some minced garlic, tomato sauce, and all the seasonings. And I did put in the chopper 1 red and 1, what is that, orange bell pepper. And that's all the ingredients you're gonna need. This is a super, oh, also some mozzarella cheese. I just haven't shredded it yet. That's all you're gonna need. It's like a simmer, like 1 pan type of situation, and then you put the cheese on at the end, let it melt. It's so stupid simple. We're doing a side salad and some easy sliced bread with this and be done. Getting our sides ready, but y'all, look at this goodness. Look at that goodness. I'm telling you guys, it's so easy and delicioso. Tonight's dinner, we have a serving of the unstuffed peppers. We've got some romaine with half a serving of this Ken Steakhouse Light Caesar. This is my favorite. So a full serving, 70 calories, but I just do half, which is 35. A piece of wheat bread from Aldi with some, can't believe it's not butter, and you guys know my obsession with this garlic salt with parsley on top. I forgot to get cucumbers when I got the salad stuff a couple of days ago. It's fine. 464 calories, 38 protein, 45 carbs, 17 fat, and 5 fiber. I'm in the middle of saving a video, so using my phone, but we're ending the night with a Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich, 150 calories, and the next slide will be the macros for Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Taco Tuesday.
I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?
Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. Happy day 9 of the Fast and the Furious shred, and y'all, life be a-lifin'. I am just like you. I have the same feels as you. Yes, indeed. Trey decided that at 2:15, it was time to party. It was time to wake up. Like, what are y'all doing asleep? It's time to have a little shindig up in this joint. What in the actual hell, Trey? What in the actual hell? So he has these episodes. If you are a parent of a child with autism, you totally feel me out there. You totally feel me. He's 13, y'all, but we still have the episodes where it's like you feel like you are in the baby days, waking up in the middle of the night. So he decided that it was time to wake up, and he was having his quirky behaviors and wouldn't go back to sleep. I don't know what time he actually went back to sleep, but I can tell you that I was just feeling like good sleep, and my alarm went off, and I was like, this ain't gonna be good. I'm not feeling as terrible as I thought I was going to feel, to be honest with y'all, and I swear to Jesus that my readiness thing on my Fitbit, it be lying, girl. It's backwards, because it's like, your readiness today is high. I'm like, how girl, when it says on my thing that I only got like 5 hours of sleep? Like, how are you depicting that my readiness is high? I don't understand. The math ain't mathin'. That thing is trash. I don't trust that thing at all as far as the readiness score goes. I do like it for my sleep. When you look at the chart for your sleep, it is so freaking accurate. Like the spot where I woke up when Trey woke up and it was like, bing, I'm awake. It was right on the dot as far as the time's concerned. So that's pretty accurate in my opinion. But yeah, we had an autism life be a life in moment last night, and hopefully he gets it together today. I told his teachers, I was like, look, if he's acting all quirky and has any behaviors today, it's because he's overly tired. When he's overly tired, he acts hysterical, like not in a bad way, like funny laugh, ha way, like uncontrollable laughter, that type of thing, like giddy as all hell. That is Trey when he's tired, and I just think he was really tired last night, and then he woke up. He does that sometimes. It's rare, but it happens still. I was like, boy, we were having such good manifestation vibes yesterday, and we're trying to manifest that all week, and now we got trash sleep. And I've talked about a million times here in all platforms that sleep is vital in all stages of the journey, especially in a cut. So we are here to do lower body of some sort. You guys know I got it all switched around, but I'm doing the same way I did last week, and I'm loving that. And remember last week I said I got done with today's workout pretty early, and that should work out good because we got to go to Aldi and to Walmart. So we're doing glute bridges, adductors, abductors, lying leg curls, and abs. And the ab crunch machine last week liked to take me out. I feel like my abs were still on fire, and that's because I did heavy weight, but I was doing that heavy weight during maintenance. But holy hell, without having the food, my abs are like, I can't do it. And we have cardio. So I'm gonna go in here and do what I can, okay? That is the plan today. Like, I'm not in here trying to hit PRs, or I'm always trying to push myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. You can come in here and match what we did last week. I will be happy as all hell, girl, especially after the night we had last night. So the message today is that life's going to throw you curveballs. Shit's gonna happen. It's how you react that matters. So I could have totally said, F today, I'm not doing anything today. I'm dropping Trey off at school and I'm going back home and going to get my bed. Totally could have made that decision. That didn't even cross my mind to do, okay? So once you start disciplining your mind so hard, those type of things don't even pop in your brain. Because I get a lot of people that ask all the time, like, how do you do this? How do you stay consistent? How are you disciplined with this? And those thoughts that you guys may be having at a certain point of your journey, I don't even fathom, or it doesn't even cross my mind anymore at this point where I am in my journey. Now, yes, granted, it did back in the day, way back in the day. That's why I struggled so hard to lose weight. But now, I don't even think that way because I've conditioned my brain to just do the things that I know I need to do, to check off the check boxes I know I need to check off and get it done. Like there's no other option at this point in my mind and in my brain. So once you get your mind conditioned and disciplined, you will definitely be able to hit off those daily boxes with ease without even thinking or blinking, I promise you. But show up. No matter what's going on, we all got shit going on, okay? I don't believe that we all have the same hours in a day, okay? I totally believe that. We all have other things going on. Everybody's lives look different, right? However, you can show up at some point. You can do something. It may not look like somebody else's something, but you can do something for yourself to make yourself feel better, make your future self proud, and work towards your goals. I truly am a firm believer in that. So let's get in here and let's get something accomplished. Let's try not to fall asleep throughout the day and get everything checked off for today's check boxes without passing out. That's the goal. Given the circumstances, we had a good workout. I'm not mad about it. However, can I just be real and honest with you guys without anybody coming for me? Okay, can this be a safe space for me to just vent for a second? Because I know so many of you girlies can relate. I'm getting a little bit aggravated with old Crunchy, okay? I'm just, as I get older, people hard for me. That's why I don't like to go out, because everything gets on my last nerve. I'm getting to that stage in age where like everything pisses me off, even if it really shouldn't. I just don't have the patience and I don't have the whatever for it anymore as I get older in age. Is anybody else out there like that? So I was waiting for the adductor machine. We only have one here. Y'all know it's a newer machine here. It's a hot commodity, everybody on it. They have a couple that when they get on something, they on it for like 30 minutes. So I went and did all my other stuff. Pop off, do your thing, couple, do it. I'm not mad about it. When they got off, I jumped on. As soon as I jumped on, I'm like halfway through my stuff. And this girl comes up and she's like, how many sets do you have left? And then she sits right next to me. There's a bench right there next to the machine. And I'm like, really? Come on. And like, she's fit. She's not a newbie at all. Okay. But my thing is if I see somebody on a machine, unless they're being a total jackass, meaning they're like playing on their phone, they ain't doing nothing on the machine. I haven't seen them do a set yet. If they're acting like that, then I will approach and be like, hey, how much longer you got? Because I need to get on, like, quit with your nonsense, especially when we're at Planet Fitness. Y'all remember those days? But most of the time, people here are taking their rest in between, like not even looking at their phone, just listening to their music, taking their rest, which you should be doing. Y'all know I recommend that for you guys. So what I do is I stand way far away, like in view where I can see them, but not that they can see that I'm hovering, because I feel like when someone asks you how many sets you have left, for me anyway, that makes me rush. That makes me rush, not take my adequate rest. And then I don't get the reps that I think I probably would have if I would have taken adequate rest and done like my real set without feeling pressured to get off the machine. Does that make sense? I felt pressure to get off. That kind of aggravated me. It rubbed me the wrong way. Then I go and walk into the posing room that I usually go in, you guys see, because y'all know they've been crowded as all hell. And as soon as I walk in, a lady walks in behind me, which is fine, but she gives me the ugliest look, like just stands there like, what are you doing in here? This is my room. Like, I just walked out. I was like, and I smiled, kill them with kindness. I just walked out. I was like, whatever. Like, I'm just so over people be a peopling, So that's why we were in the ratchet bathroom again. I guess that's going to be my spot until it starts to fizzle out of here a little bit. But I can't say that newbies are the ones that have been aggravating lately. It's like pros that just don't have any gym etiquette, at least at this gym anyway. And I talked to my girl Danielle yesterday. I was complaining about it after I told the story on Instagram about my plates being taken off of the shoulder press machine. And I was like, if it wasn't so cheap here and I wasn't a cheapo, I'd be going back to my ratchet gym and paying $1 million, because at least there I had a little bit more peace, It is what it is. You got to put up with what you got to put up with. But guess what? We came in here, we made that deposit. We put in our dues. And if you are having any feels in your gym, I know a lot of you reach out to me and tell me stories all the time, okay? In our group, individually, whatever. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen no matter what gym you go, even my ratchet gym, okay? It doesn't matter where you are, you're going to have some type of instance with somebody or something that's going to piss you off, but stay in your own lane, worry about you, and that's what I tend to do. But the gym etiquette stuff, that's like a huge pet peeve of mine, and I just can't shake it sometimes, y'all. But thank y'all for letting me get that off my chest. That's not me complaining, that's not me bashing anybody. You know, people like to twist what I say here on the YouTubes and make me out to be some kind of like villain. I don't know, but that's just me being a real person, going to the gym and having an experience and sharing my feelings. You know, like, we can't share our feelings anymore. We're not doing that in 2026, y'all. So post-workout last night, I was supposed to make a blueberry cheesecake overnight oat just for tonight, and then I'm making the rest of my oats after I go to the grocery for all week up until the beginning of next week, because of me watching the Stranger Things documentary and staying up too late, and then Trey being up last night. I was like, I am not making that. So we're not winging breakfast. I have it plugged in, but it's stupid simple but different. At least y'all see something different. But I did go ahead and pack my protein coffee to tide me through, and I need coffee today, right, with all the things happening when I go grocery shopping. So I will show you guys what I'm going to eat after I film, put groceries away, and tell you the macros included with the protein coffee once we get home. But we are out of the gym at 9:24. Like, I've been talking for 5 minutes, so that's good. I'm loving getting out of here earlier, even with my cardio. Oh, and by the way, cardio felt like 100 years today. So if you're struggling with cardio, even though it's easy for me, it's just steady state. I have increased my incline by 1, which has made a world of difference. I've been doing 6 incline the entire time I've been at maintenance. I haven't changed it at all. It's been 6 and just watching my heart rate and staying in that steady state moderate range. But I've increased it to 7 this week, and my goal throughout this cut, not every single week, but my goal is to steadily increase it. So I'm probably not going to go to 8 next week, but stay at 7, and then maybe eventually get to 8 and increase it and just keep it at that steady state. But I don't have to go fast at all. When I increase that incline, gets my heart rate a-going. Okay, so if you are like struggling with what kind of cardio you want to do because you can't get in that moderate heart rate, and you're not enjoying certain cardio, and you're like, I just need something that I can do like anywhere. That's what I get a lot, because a lot of y'all don't have access to the gym. Do walking. Walking is going, like, you can run. That's what I do at home since I don't have an incline. I run for 2 minutes on it, get my heart rate up, and then I just stay at a steady pace walking for the entire time and watch and monitor my heart rate. And that is a great exercise for your heart and for your cardio. You don't have to do all this HIIT crap and all this insane in the membrane stuff I see you guys doing and killing yourself for cardio. You don't have to do that to see fat loss and see success. And most importantly, guys, is to focus on that strength training so we preserve that muscle. We don't want to be left with just skin hanging off of our bones once we lose fat. Y'all always tell me, I want to look toned, Nicole, I want to look toned. You ain't going to look toned if you're just doing cardio and you're not lifting and actually building any muscle, preserving muscle. Once you lose the fat, then you actually reveal what's underneath all that skin, all that fat. You don't want to be that person. So make sure that you are doing the right type of cardio, steady state. Enough gabbing. Let's go get groceries, and I'll see you guys for post-workout meal. Just now eating post-workout. Don't recommend. Thank God I had my protein coffee. Lord of mercy. I've got 2 eggs. You guys know I like to do them runny, and we have the Trader Joe's crunchy chili onion sprinkle. I got this off Amazon. I mentioned in a past video. So good. I'll link it down below. I've got one of the oh so good Aldi sausages on there, 100 grams of fresh raspberries for the micronutrients and #fiber, 2 slices of the honey wheat bread from Aldi, 70 calories each, and then I have 1 tablespoon, 1 serving, which is 50 calories of the Blackburn strawberry preserves, my absolute favorite, divided up. I wish I had 2 because I like a little extra, but that's okay. We got to work with what we got. And with the protein coffee, the macros, 463 calories, 34 protein, 43 carbs, 19 fat, and 9 fiber. Lunchtime, you know the drill. It's the 99% lean ground turkey, avocado, sweet potato. I'm getting better at microwaving them at the sweet potato, okay? Getting better. It's still not my favorite, but I'm getting better at it. And the Greek yogurt dressing. Total macros, we've got 370 calories, 35 protein, 41 carbs, 8 fat, and 9 fiber. I'm gonna eat this, go upload a video, skedaddle, and go get Trey. Taco Tuesday, we're doing the copycat Chipotle bowl. So what I've got in here is half a serving of the easy Spanish rice that I make. Got it right here. And then we've got a serving of the Gary's quick steak in there. We've got a serving of, I'm throwing things around, black beans. Love black beans for the texture. We've also got some of that pepper and onion blend frozen from Walmart that we sauteed up. And then we put 2 tablespoons of the Gordo's cheese dip on top with some lettuce. So this is clocking in at 505 calories, 37 protein, 47 carbs, 18 fat, and 8 fiber. It's one of our favorite Taco Tuesday dinner. Never skip dessert. We are ending the night with these Skinny Cows. It's the last one in this pack. I think I have one more box in the freezer. 150 calories to round out this Tuesday. I've got a rest day tomorrow, thankfully, and I'll see y'all again on Thursday.
Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a...
Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Happy whatever day it is of the Fast and Furious Shred. We've already lost count. I wasn't even thinking before I picked up the camera to tell you the day, but it's fine. It's Thursday. We are here at old Crunchy, wherever she is over there. We are here, but let me tell you, I am not feeling it today. Not that I'm like super tired, I'm just not feeling like doing anything. To be honest with you guys, it is super cold. Like, they're even talking about a chance of snow Sunday morning, like snow flurries here. Y'all know our big snowmageddon we had around the same time last year. What is happening, Mother Nature? I cannot with you. I'm hoping not. I hate the freaking snow, okay? I could not live in that shit if you paid me. I don't know how you guys do it up there, my northern friends. I don't know how you do it. I could not live and function in that ish for sure. I complain about it being hot all the time down here, but I don't like the cold either. Like, I need to find somewhere. Is there anywhere in the United States that's like a happy medium where we have like fall type weather all year? If there is, y'all drop it in the comments down below, because your girl's packing her bags. That's where we're going. That's the goal. But I'm just not feeling it per se. My bed was feeling oh so good because it was oh so snuggly and warm, and I was snoozing so good. My sleep has been amazing. Like I've been saying, I'm not getting enough of it. But when I'm sleeping, I'm out like a freaking rock, okay? I'm out, and that is good, because in a deficit, your sleep can be trash. It can be so trash because you're already stressing your body so much by putting it in a calorie deficit, and by putting your body under stress, it stays awake, and you know, you're not able to fully rest as much as you are at maintenance. So I'm happy and grateful for that, but we're gonna go in here and get it accomplished. Today, like I mentioned last week, if you watched, is a shorter day. So I'm looking forward to that. Plus we have our day 2 of thrifting stuff to do afterwards, and all the work and the mom life things at home we gotta do. So I need to get in there and get it done. But I've been sitting in my car for the past 10 minutes trying to hype myself up and listening to music, which I haven't done in a long time. So that just goes to show you how much I'm dreading going in. But the ones that you dread are always the most kick-ass workouts. I say that all the time. So I'm hoping and manifesting that for sure. But if you are struggling, I have a lot of people in the programs right now in the group chat are talking about struggling. A lot of people that have reached out to me on Instagram that are following along the side. I'm seeing your comments here. If you are struggling, guys, it is week 2 when I'm filming this, and I have seen so many people already drop off as far as their set goal to lose fat or set goal to be a healthier version of them. It doesn't have to necessarily be the scale going down, but whatever you have set for yourself for 2026 and you've already thrown in the towel midweek of week 2, that's crazy, okay? That's crazy. Don't just throw in the towel and say an all or nothing approach. Instead, you can have bumps in the road. It's called life. It's gonna happen, all right? It's gonna happen no matter what's going on. It's never gonna be picture perfect. Your health journey, your journey of life, whatever a case may be, it's not ever gonna be perfect. And if it was like that all the time and we just threw in the towel every time some shit arose, what's the term for it, we would never get anywhere in life. We would never get anywhere in life. So you guys got to keep going, keep checking off those daily boxes, make the deposit of some sort, even if it's 10 minutes, guys. That's better than you having the attitude of I'm not doing nothing. Because guess what? Your future self is depending on you right now. You're letting your future self go. You are disappointing and letting down your future self right now by making some of the decisions that you're making right here and today. If you want to have longevity of life, you want to build muscle, you want to have sustainability, if you want to live longer, you've got to prioritize being a healthier version of you right here in this bubble of time right now. So get off your butt, do something, get your steps in, drink your water. If you can't get a workout in today, that's okay, but you can still check off the other boxes. You don't have to just have that all or nothing approach, because that's going to get you nowhere. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of, is the mentality of all or nothing. And if I can't get it all done, then I'm a failure, and I might as well reverse and go back and do all the bad habit shit that I was doing. You're just digging your grave even deeper, girl. Don't have that mindset. Have a more positive outlook on life. Have a more positive look on, hey, if I can get these two things done, then that's better than I was doing yesterday, you know, and have that kind of outlook, and that's going to get you far, and that's going to help you establish those healthy habits more and more and more, and you're able to check off those daily boxes and get the workout in and stuff maybe that you couldn't fit in before, or you couldn't do because of your mentality. But if you have that positive outlook, you're going to be able to keep going and to keep accomplishing the goals that you have set for yourself. So all that being said, I'm hyping you guys up, trying to hype myself up in return. Let's get in here and let's make this daily deposit on this Thursday for your girl, shall we?
And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at.
Deposit made, my friends. Good workout. Not my favorite day of the week, be honest with y'all. And our stuff is broken here at Crunchy like crazy. It is getting ratchet, not gonna sugarcoat it. Leg extension, we have two machines, right? One of them is broken, says out of order. So there was literally a line of people waiting for the leg extension machine, and I was like, not here for it, not waiting for it. Especially since we've talked about how quads like to take over anyway. I only work them once a week, which is today, that one exercise. And I was like, we can skip it, girl. It'll be just fine. I feel my quads in a lot of other exercises, quad dominant, they like to take over, and I really try to slow down and make sure that we're not doing that on those other exercises, but sometimes they do, especially the glute bridge. I have to really get my feet in place correctly. If not, it's like all freaking quads and no hammies or glutes at all. So I really have to be careful with the glute bridge because my quads are on fire, and I'm like, we're supposed to be working our ass. What is going on? So instead, I did a back exercise, which was just some wide grip rows, and that felt good since I'm only hitting back once a week. Y'all know back's my favorite, so I subbed that instead. We did our cardio, which is sucking. It's sucking at all levels. Just going up one incline is making it suck so hard right now for me, but you know what? If you don't change anything, don't expect any change. And that is my motto, and I was like, girl, we've been doing 6 level and whatever for 6 months now. Push yourself. You got this. You can do it. It's not that it's hard. It's just a mental thing, and it's a mental thing for you guys too, I swear. Don't think that you're like weak and you can't and you're not capable. You are, I promise. It's this is that what we have to get under control, what we have to freaking train and condition. Also, let's talk about body image, body dysmorphia, because that's something I feel like nobody talks about, especially people that are in the stage like where I am, where you've been doing this for over 10 years. And, you know, a lot of those type of people you see online just talk about how great their life is and how much they love their body, you know. We are raw and real here, and we tell it like it is, that even at the stage of a particular point in your journey, you're still gonna have feels, especially if you're coming from an overweight space, which I am if you're new, and you're still gonna have that body dysmorphia come and play periodically. Not so much body dysmorphia, but I was just having some feels when posing today. I was just not feeling it. I deleted all my pictures I took. Obviously, I inserted the video for you guys, but any stills that I took, I deleted them because I was like, I hate the way I look right now. And that's crazy because like last time we went to the gym on Tuesday, I was loving the way I look, and tomorrow I'll probably love the way I look, but you're gonna have days where you hate certain parts of your body, and that's where you have to come in and really have a positive mindset and be like, hey, what did I do for my overall health today? What did I do for my heart today? What did I do for my 80-year-old self that's going to thank me when I get there? That's more important than aesthetics right now and what I'm feeling right now in my head. And that's what I told myself walking to my car. I was like, girl, like you have come so far. You are looking great in a lot of areas. Like I try to pep myself up and get that negative devil off my shoulder, you know what I mean, while I was posing, and you're gonna have that, okay? So you have to let the positivity take over and get your mind right and really set yourself, you can't rely on somebody else, set yourself in the right place where you need to be. If you're struggling today with body dysmorphia, if you're struggling today with how you feel or how you look and thinking that, oh my gosh, it's never going to change, it will, girl. It will. Just don't get in your feels. Keep making the deposit. Keep checking off those daily boxes, and it's stacking up to a better version of you. That being said, we're going to the thrift. We're out of here at 9:30ish. It's now 9:44. So I'm gonna head over there. I got some stuff to drop off today, so I got a lot to do. I did pack my post-workout, so I'll show you guys that whenever we get to eating it. Post-workout food time. My stomach was growling the entire time I was in the Bougie Goodwill. And y'all watch that thrift video and follow me on Instagram real time. But I just had an encounter with the whole like having no penny change thing that I thought was not real, only seeing it on social media, and I just had an experience like that. Just blew my mind. What world are we living in? 2026, 2025? Like I feel like I'm in the Matrix every time I wake up, I swear. We've got the cherry cheesecake overnight oats. We haven't made these in a hot second. I'm so excited to eat those. And then we've got 80 grams of fresh blueberries, I think. No coffee. I know. What is my life, y'all? 430 calories, 30 grams of protein, 67 carbs, 6 fat, and 9 fiber. I'm gonna wolf this down to the next thrift store, and hopefully we don't have any other crazy encounters today. Same-ish, different day for lunch. We're having the ground turkey, avocado, sweet potato, yogurt dressing bowl, 352 calories, 35 protein, 37 carbs, 8 fat, 8 fiber. Showed y'all this morning. This is Elise Ellis's slow cooker beef bolognese. It is donezo, so I've got that on warm. When we get back from picking up Train for dinner, I will just make some noodles, and we've got, I think, bread on the side, Texas toast, and a little bit of Parmesan, and that is donezo. It's so good. I haven't made it forever. Looking forward to that. What new shows are we watching now that Stranger Things is over? So I'm watching The Beast in Me on Netflix with Claire Danes. It is so good. I think I'm only on episode 4 right now, but what was it? Episode 3, the very end of it. It's getting intense and it's getting scary, and I'm here for it. So it is really good. It's like a thriller kind of mystery on the edge of your seat type of thing. And I've heard nothing but good things, especially the last episode. It's a limited series. Y'all let me know if you've watched it and what you thought about it. But any other suggestions, pop them off and sound off down below in the comments. Another little squirrel moment. If you have not used this Better Homes and Gardens orange buttercream cupcake, I don't know what you're doing. It smells just like Fruity Pebbles, and the throw on it is immaculate. I've talked about this one before, but I bought the big one the other day. So good. Like, it's barely burnt, and I can already smell the crap out of it. I've got it in my little warmer in the kitchen as well, and oh my gosh, this one is making the kitchen smell so good. So if you want your house to smell like Fruity Pebbles, I know that sounds weird, but it's so good, I promise you. Thursday night's dinner, spaghetti, the bolognese from Elise Ellis. So we've got a serving of just plain Great Value noodles. We've got a serving of the bolognese, and then we also did a little bit of Parmesan. You guys know the Parmesan on top. Not even a whole serving, but I went ahead and logged the whole serving. And then we've got a piece of the Texas toast from Great Value, 90 calories. Such a great diet hack if you're not wanting to do the knots or whatever. It saves a lot of calories. And then we've got some spray butter on it with, you guys know, the Aldi garlic salt, for a total of 582 calories, 47 protein, 74 carbs, 10 fat, and 5 fiber. Y'all know the drill. Never skip dessert. We're doing a Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich, 150 calories to end out this Thursday. We're going to wrap out this week with hopefully an awesome Friday.
I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night. Oh, and we all got dreams. We all want.
Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. We have made it. Happy day 12. Fast and Furious shred? Question mark? No, it's day 12. I am so ready for the weekend. OMG, we are here at Crunchy, coming to kill glutes and shoulders. I'm feeling better today as far as like, I'm ready to get in there and kill it in the gym. However, it is cold. We're just now starting to get cold weather here, y'all. Just now. And when I say cold, it's 39, but we act like it's negative 20, you know? And I was feeling oh so good in my bed, oh snuggly again. And I was like, I don't feel like getting dressed and going anywhere. But since we're talking about the weekend, this is where I see most people get themselves in trouble on their health journey, especially in a calorie deficit, is the weekends. And it just blows my mind because it's y'all can be so good Monday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday and Sunday, it's like a shit show free for all. and you just keep playing that hamster wheel game, and you just keep starting from square one over and over and over, and that's why you can't see any progress. That's why you can't see any success. Question I get all the time is like, how do you stay on track on the weekends? Like, how do you not let it derail the entire part of the journey, all the things? And my thing is, treat the weekends just like you do the weekdays. Throw in some stuff to make it fun, okay? Because we want the weekends to be fun, obviously, but you don't have to have a free-for-all for things to be fun or things to be enjoyable, because a lot of times I see people do that and then they feel worse from like overeating or drinking alcohol and doing those kind of things than they did if they just sprinkled in a couple of fun things and stayed on track. So what I mean by that is, like, a lot of times for the weekends I have planned in this deficit, which even when we're not in a deficit, you see me having a maintenance, just not tracked, is like a Chick-fil-A night at home, or something that you don't necessarily have the time or want to do, or you need more macros for on the weekends. You can sprinkle that in there, but it still be tracked and you still be on plan. Now, tomorrow we are going out to eat for my sister's birthday, which I would, in a cut for me, I'd rather just be really strict, get in, get out, go to maintenance, and then live my best life at maintenance and stay on track there. And this is temporary, and I'm treating it as temporary, but also treating it as a job, and like, hey, I'm gonna get in here, do the work, and freaking get out. That way I don't have to stay in a deficit forever, okay? If you keep sabotaging yourself, that's why your deficit's lasting way more than it should, because you never go in and give it your all and just get in and get out. So tomorrow, what am I gonna order when we're going out to eat? I get that all the time too. Like, hey, what should I get if I'm going to a restaurant? Always suggest look at the menu ahead of time and see what they have, which I've done. This is one of our favorite restaurants. This is the restaurant y'all see me post all the time when we go, with the Nola baked mac and cheese and the meatballs or the fried chicken. There are not many good healthy options at this restaurant, okay? I live in Southeast Louisiana. That's the norm for most places out to eat here, and that's why Louisiana is one of the most obese states in the United States, because we know how to cook and we know what good food is down here, okay? I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm gonna be real with you guys that the food down here is freaking awesome. I'm sad that I can't get my Nola baked macaroni, but you know what? We will get it, and you've seen me eat it plenty of times in maintenance, but I'm going to get a salad. Now, I usually don't suggest a salad because most restaurants, like a burger or a steak, is actually less calories than a salad, especially if you're getting the salad dressing at the restaurant. That just like elevates the calories to another level, and it's actually better to get a steak or a hamburger versus a salad. I know, make it make sense, but it's true. Once they put all the toppings and that salad dressing's like 1,000 calories, it adds up quick. But I am gonna get a salad, and I'm gonna bring my own salad dressing, because again, just like everything else on the menu at this place, all the salad dressings are not friendly at all. I'm gonna bring my own salad dressing. I'm gonna get a grilled chicken salad or a grilled shrimp salad, and that's what we're going to eat. And I'm gonna make sure that I eat throughout the day, so I'm not ravenous going into dinner and I want to overeat and eat all the appetizers and stuff, because let me tell you, they are my favorite, and I will definitely be missing them and want to go in if I'm ravenous. So I'm gonna make sure that I eat a good breakfast, eat a good lunch, eat a snack before we go, and then go into it, enjoy my company that's around me, and also enjoy my meal, but not feel like I'm being deprived and not having to overdo it and feel like shit the next day. So you still can enjoy the functions and participate while in your deficit. You just have to be smart and strategic about it. Just wanted to throw that out there, because the weekend saga drama is one thing that I get hit with a lot as far as questions and concerns. And the one thing I see people in the programs keep sabotaging themselves on is the weekends. And it's like, just be good 2 more days. But again, you don't have to be like strict necessarily like you were during the week. Throw in some fun stuff. Like if you like Arby's, make a macro-friendly Arby's night for Saturday night or Sunday night, and that way you're feeling like you're doing something special, but you're staying on plan. You gotta be smart about this. I'm gonna get in here and get these glutes and shoulders fired up. I'm gonna end this week freaking strong. You end this week strong too. Whenever you're watching this, guys, every deposit that you make stacks up and leads to overall progress, and you're thanking your 80, your 90-year-old self right now by making this deposit. Afterwards, we are going home. I was gonna go and make some stops. I was gonna make some stops and spend money, and you know what? We're not doing that, okay? So I was like, you know what? No, you're getting your ass home and you're not spending no money. I feel like I'm doing really good this January. Just side squirrel note for anybody that's on that journey with me as well. I feel like I'm doing better this January than I did last January as far as the spending goes. Like, by doing it so long, I don't have the urge to want to Amazon late night impulse buy and all that stuff from practicing all that last year. And I feel like I'm gonna do better this year than last year. We shall see. I don't know, but I feel like I'm on a good streak right now, and my mindset is really good with the no spending, low buy stuff. So I feel like we are in a good headspace for that. But like I said, last night the demons were like, go to Ulta, girl, you need a new blush, which I do need to get my Juvia's Place blush, y'all. I'm scraping it. It's still good because it's so freaking pigmented. I'm scraping it out. I probably still have a couple of weeks left, to be honest with you, just with the little scraping out because it's so pigmented. Thank you, Jesus. But I was like, go and get a new Juvia's Place blush, and while you're there, you can get some other things for your sister's birthday, which I've already got her a present and stuff. And I'm like, no, demons, no, we're saving coin. We're going to the house and we're going to clean and straighten shit up. I mean, that's going to be more productive anyway. So let's get in here and make this deposit first, and then we shall get on with the rest of our day with all the things.
But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe we can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Workout complete, deposit made. Oh man, that felt so good. I will tell you, I was moving at a snail's pace. Snail's pace. I was moving so slow, but everything felt good and I didn't mind it. I was just taking my time and like in my zone, listening to my music and just enjoying the workout. And it's so crazy. Like I told y'all yesterday. Yesterday was a total shit show of a body image day, and today I was like, okay, I see you, girl. I see you putting in this work. So don't let one day derail your entire progress, your entire like mood, thoughts, all the things, because it's just a temporary moment. It's not something that's going to dictate everything that you're doing, and you will have better days than others, I promise you. That being said, I am so glad that we are done. We are done for the week as far as workouts go, ready to rest up, ready to fuel up and get ready for week 3. I cannot believe we're going into week 3 already out of 6 weeks. We are headed towards the halfway point already. That is just mind blowing to me. But for those that are following alongside with us, I saw this on Instagram and I sent it to the group chat because I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to resonate with so many that are in a deficit or in a journey of some sort starting out beginning of the new year. Person who walks 6,000 steps a day when they can't get 10,000 steps, who starts eating healthier on a Thursday instead of waiting for Monday to come, who still lifts 2 times a week when they can't do 4. That's who transforms their body, not the person who waits for perfect. Start now, start messy, just start. And you hear me say all the time, anything that you put in is going to benefit you in your overall journey. It's not ever going to be perfect. Like he said, it's going to be messy, but anytime that you are putting something in, no matter what it looks like, you are winning, friends. You are winning. So quit getting in your head, quit thinking this is an all or nothing approach, and freaking keep going. Let's go home and fuel up and get some food, shall we? Post-workout meal, we're doing the cherry cheesecake overnight oats. I only had them one time this week yesterday, but I've been enjoying them. I like to switch it up. Another pro tip, switch things up, but keep it the same. Does that make sense? So having overnight oats all the time, but just switching up the flavors, it just keeps it interesting and it doesn't get old, in my opinion anyway. And then we've got 105 grams of strawberries. We got these from Sam's Club. We haven't even busted into them yet. I'm surprised. They look so beautiful still. And we bought them, what was that, Monday? It's Friday. That's crazy to me. They're coming down in price in certain places, so that makes me happy because strawberries are my absolute favorite. So a total of 418 calories, 30 grams of protein, 63 carbs, 6 fat, and 9 fiber. Lunch, are y'all seeing a pattern here? Hashtag consistency. 372 calories, 35 grams of protein, 41 carbs, 9 fat, and 9 fiber. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we got all the cleaning things done, but it is, what time It is 4:49 and I am next level starving. I've been starving since 4. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you guys. And I am tired AF. I cannot wait to get some sleep this weekend, praise Jesus. We have an easy dinner, thank you Jesus. Also, we're doing cheese dogs, grilled cheese dogs. If you have not made those, I don't know what you're doing in your life, especially if you have kids. It's a big hit with kids and it is so easy on you moms, okay? So it is stupid simple. You just need some type of hot dog. I'm doing those chicken sausages from Costco. You need some type of cheese, it doesn't matter. You know, we like the plastic cheese, that's what we're going with. And some bread of your choice and some spray butter or real butter, and just toast them up like you would a grilled cheese, but you got a hot dog in it, okay? So easy. And we're doing fruit on this side and the boys are probably gonna do chips of some sort. So I'm so glad. I've been making and baking stuff. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. I made these banana bread muffins. Got this off TikTok. I will link the recipe down below. I don't know how they are, so I will pop up what the boys said right here somewhere for you guys. But they are soup. Look how like squishy and moist they are. They're not dry. Here for it. So they're gonna enjoy that. I've also made a lemon bundt cake for my sister's birthday tomorrow. Grilled cheese dogs, you can't go wrong. You can do any type of dipping sauce that you want. I like to eat mine plain, so I'm not going to use any dipping sauce. Total calories for tonight's meal for dinner is 570 calories, 39 grams of protein because of the chicken sausage. If you use regular hot dogs, the protein's not going to be that high, just letting you guys know. So that's why I go for the chicken sausage route, but I actually like it better anyway. 50 carbs, 25 fat, and 8 fiber. And in the night with the same thing we've had all week, another of the Skinny Cow, the chocolate. Remember how I said in one video that I feel like they lack the chocolate? We're supposed to get 2 of each. I think we got 2. We might have got 3. I don't know. I need to start paying more attention to it. But that's what we're ending tonight for this Friday. Macros next, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Check-in time, and y'all, this is me checking in on Sunday. I wanted to check in yesterday, all dressed up. We went out to dinner. I was feeling myself and looking cute. I totally forgot to check in. So this is what happens on Sunday. We just clip our hair to the back. We have no makeup. We have our skincare and our eczema cream on. So that's what you're getting today. So excuse me looking ratchet and cray. All right, checking in. Weight popping up. We weighed in yesterday at 151.6, which means we gained 0.4 this week for week 2. Love that for me. So y'all, this was a week, okay? It was pretty good workout wise, but I feel like with the body image and just feeling tired and having some kind of week mentally, it was more of a mental struggle week than anything for me. And I could lie to y'all and say that the scale didn't like get in my head at first, but of course that initial reaction is like, WTF, like what is happening? Like I've been doing all, this is how you guys feel too when y'all check into me as your coach. So look, your coach can have the same feels as well. Like, why is this happening? I'm checking off all the boxes. I'm making the deposit. I'm drinking my water. I'm doing all the things, getting my steps. What the hell, scale? That scale's gonna be a bitch, okay? Just letting you guys know. There's gonna be moments where you get on and it's gonna be an absolute bitch, and you're going to be so in your feels and get so frustrated, especially if you know deep down that you've been doing everything as 100% as possible. It's gonna happen, but you can't let that get in your head and have irrational decisions made because of it. What I mean by that is, you know, I could have been like, oh, we're stripping calories, we're doing all this, we're upping the cardio, you know, I could have totally had that mindset. And I've had some people in the programs approach me this week when checking in and saying like wanting to do that because they're also not feeling the scale feels. And it's too early, y'all. It's too early. Day 13, getting on the scale, okay? 13 days we've been doing this, and you're gonna have days where the scale's up. Fluctuations are normal, okay? It's normal for that to happen. There's all kinds of factors that can make the scale go up. So we can't be irrational and do irrational things because that's not going to help us in the long run. So what we need to do is we need to calm down. We need to assess, reflect, think, and say, hey, when we go into the halfway point next week and things are still not looking the way that we want, then yes, we can tweak things in. And that is my game plan for myself, and that is my game plan for people in the programs. So what did we do yesterday? Because the scale was up 0.4, which is not a big deal anyways, to be honest with you guys. Nothing. We ate our same breakfast. I ate my same lunch. I ate my snack like I told you guys. I packed my dressing to take to the restaurant. I had a chef salad instead of the other just because I didn't like the ingredients on some of the other salads. And the scale's up today. Okay, getting on the scale today, it's up even more. And I feel like we ate nothing yesterday. But the sodium and all that lunch meat and stuff for the chef salad and stuff is super high. Retaining water. I feel like I can feel yesterday anyway, every muscle in my body. So I know my body is inflamed. I'm not eating as much and fueling my body to recover as quickly as I was in maintenance. And I've just got to use these 2 rest days to fuel, rest, recover mentally and physically, and go back into it in week 3 stronger than ever. We're going into tomorrow with a at-home workout because the boys are off for Martin Luther King Day. It's fine. Gotta stay on plan for nutrition, obviously, and get back into crunchy on Tuesday and just do what I know I need to do. Now, like I said, obviously, if I weigh in next week and things are just not looking like they should, then we may have to adjust macros. I have not been this low in weight in a long time, 151. I haven't been this low in weight in a long time, but it's kind of new for me to figure out what macros my body might need for this particular weight because I'm so used to the other weights long term. So this is kind of new and foreign territory for me to kind of figure that out too. So I may need to adjust, we may not. Sometimes I don't see people have what we call a whoosh moment where they finally lose in a deficit until weeks 3 or 4. Sometimes it takes your body that long to get acclimated and adjusted to all the things, even if you're doing everything as spot on as possible. So what do you hear me say all the time? Don't give up, be consistent, and be patient, okay? It's when we get so freaking impatient, we throw in the towel, and you go back to doing shit that's going to derail your overall longevity of health in the long run, and that's not the point. Think about, forget the scale, think about all the things you did this week to better your overall health, to better your future elderly self. That is going to mean more when you're 80 and 90 years old than numbers popping up on a scale, I assure you. Whether you're able to take a fall, where you're able to go and hike with your grandkids and be able to walk Disney World without getting a rascal, those things are going to matter versus how much does my ass weigh, I promise you. So that's what I tell myself as far as the scale is concerned, and when it wants to be a little bitch, and I just keep moving forward, and that's what you guys need to do as well. So if you had a crappy check-in this week or a check-in that you weren't happy about, it's fine. It's gonna happen, and you just have to keep going. They're not always gonna be shitty and crappy, I promise you. And I'm right there with you. Having all the feels that we had this week, having the feels this weekend with check-ins and going into week 3, I am with you. I'm holding your hand. We're cheering and rallying and doing this together. Thank y'all so much for watching this week's video. Again, I don't think so, because I'm at the part where I'm editing the video, and I feel like it was a good motivational and inspirational video to hype you guys up, hype myself in return. I don't feel like I was being a Debbie Downer, and I hope I'm not coming across that way with the check-in. Like I said, you know, I'm just being real with you guys because I know the best of us have the feels, no matter seasoned, newbie, not. You're gonna have the feels, and I don't ever want to warp something for you guys and tell you guys that, oh, I had 0 feels we get on the scale today. It was nothing. Like, it really wasn't a huge big deal, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that certain things didn't pop into my brain, because they did. And by doing that, I hope that keeps you going and motivated that, hey, even someone that's been doing this over 10 years is having feels and feeling the same way as me, then I am not alone in this, and nothing's wrong with me having these feels as a newbie or somebody that's been doing it for 2 years, 5 years, whatever. I just got to keep going and keep checking off these daily boxes. So I hope that was helpful. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. Thumbs it up if you enjoy these long ones. They're longer, okay? I hope you're liking the long ones. Y'all let me know if you're liking the long ones down below. Show some love for the long ones. Subscribe if you're new. We're posting every single Monday here on this journey of the Fast and Furious shred. Hype the video if it prompts you to hype the video. And y'all let me know in the comments down below any feels that you had this week on your journey, whether you're in my program, another person's program, following on the side. Leave all the feels down below, because guess what? By everybody seeing that, it just makes everybody feel so much better about what they're doing in their journey. I hope you guys have an awesome day when you're watching this. Let's have a kick-ass week 3. Let's go. We're gonna make this one so much better. We're gonna make it our bitch. Okay, the scales, being a bitch. We're gonna make this week our bitch, y'all. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.
This is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back.